Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, Soul Light Hypnotherapy. This is Kirsten. I have your March Love Dynamic reading, and this is for singles. Only singles, sorry couples. I'm hoping that I'll have time to get to you guys, but I've just had to make it a little bit easier for myself to do these readings. And because they're general readings and you're doing them for so many people, it's hard when you had to add singles and couples to it too. At least it is for me. So that being said, if you don't find any messages that resonate with you in this reading, please check out your moon sign or your rising sign. And if you do find there are some messages that resonate but you want to know more, you can contact me in the description box below. There's my information, and you can get a personalized reading just for you. So let's get started. I have, it started out as a 4-card spread, but now I don't even know how many cards I have down here. But in the past position at the very top, we have the reverse 4 of Swords. And I threw out a clarifier card from the Lavira Sibilla, the King of Diamonds. And I'm using for tarot, I'm using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. It has explicit scenes of some sexual positions, so if you're not over 18, you have to get your parents' permission before you watch this video, even though I'm really probably not going to talk about anything explicit. Alright, so let's get started. Actually, I was going to start at the 4 of Swords, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to start at the center of the reading. We've got the reverse 10 of Pentacles, and I've got some clarifier cards, Ace of Cups and the 7 of Cups reversed. So the present situation around some of you Cancers that are single is, based on this reading, is there is a sense of neglect or non-acceptance or fear of rejection. And this manifests in many different ways. So I'm just going to tell you the scenarios that come up. They may not all thread together, but some of them might pertain to you. So the biggest thing I'm seeing here is, with the reverse 10 of Pentacles, is 10 of Pentacles usually makes me think of family or money. Big money, like wealth money. So, not that all of you are dealing with wealthy families or wealthy people, but that might be a scenario for some of you. Because it's reverse, there is, the reverse 10 of Pentacles usually talks about getting negative attention from someone or something. And if it's a family, maybe traditionally you don't meet the requirements of particular family, of maybe you don't look like they want you to look like, or talk the way they talk. There's some sort of cultural, religious, racial, spiritual, or monetary difference here, and a feeling of not being accepted, or a fear of being rejected because you don't match. For some of you, this is your partner or the person you're involved with. They might be an entrepreneur, they might be a businessman or woman who travels a lot. And so maybe some of you are feeling neglected, that you can't spend as much time with your partner as you would like. You'd like for this to change. I'm kind of seeing all the cards now. I would like to go one by one, but I'm probably going to just, say it as I see it. you'd like for this to change, but with the Nine of Wands to the right in reverse, you're not able to express this to your partner, or it's not easy for you to say what you feel. It's not easy for you to come out with it, that you feel neglected. And for some of you, this story is that your partner feels neglected and wants to better understand how to relate to you, or better understand where the relationship is at. And you're not quite sure how you feel yet. You're almost sure, but you're not quite sure how you feel yet. So with the Nine of Wands, you're holding back your true feelings. You're not giving up that information yet. Yeah, because we've got the reversed. What is this? The reverse Jack of Spades from the Levira Sibilla on top of the Nine of Wands. And this is a guy who, he has to go deep to get information. This is sometimes a spy too, someone involved with espionage. So you got to go deep down to get the information that you need. So your partner may feel like they only know you on a superficial level. It's not deep enough for them. But you're not quite sure you want to let them in deeper yet. You're almost there, you're almost sure, but you're not quite sure yet. And then for some of you, there's a secret. The Jack of Spades from this Levira Sibilla talks of secret, uncovering a secret. And that secret might be that your partner, well, there's a couple things here. Your partner has some issues, maybe with family or with money, that you don't know about. And that's causing them to maybe show less interest in you or spend less time with you. And then for some of you, you're a secret. Your partner hasn't told anyone about you or hasn't shared with those that are close with them about you. You're a secret. And you didn't know it, but you're about to find out that you're a secret. And then for some of you, you may find out that your partner has a double life, maybe another family. Either the burdens of an ex and children, or you find out that someone already has a family that you've been involved with. So there's a lot going on here. Yeah, I feel like you don't know everything about this person that you're involved with, or you're thinking about getting involved with, Cancer. This person has secrets. Then again, so do you. But in a sense, there's like, I don't know, I just sense like there is a space that they contain or have, private time time away from you that you don't know anything about. That's what I'm getting from this. There's some sort of something you don't know about your partner. Either the work they do, the relationships that they're in, or maybe they're trying to keep others from finding out about you, because I'm seeing here also, if I've already mentioned it, I'm sorry, I don't remember, that there could be, like, when I see the Ten of Pentacles and I think family, but I think it's sometimes this card can mean like a prejudice in some way. Maybe you don't meet a family expectation or tradition, and so that could be why you're being kept a secret. Maybe you look different, or you, like I said, you look different, you sound different, you come from a different background, or you don't have the same money or status. And then for some, your partner just wants to know where they stand. They want to know if you love them as much as they love you. And you're not quite sure how you feel yet. You're trying to figure that out. You're almost there. Now, in the past position at the very top, we have the reverse Four of Swords and the Merchant. Reverse Four of Swords is about coming to a realization and understanding, waking up from a sleep. It could also be that you're thinking about something so much, you're obsessing about something so much, that you must give your mind a rest from this. You're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, you're overplanning. It's gotten into the realm of obsessiveness, and it's not healthy. So now I'm picking up another story because of these cards. I feel like some of you might hear from an ex, but I don't see from this as that being a good thing. I think when you hear from this ex, they might they're uncertain, they're unsure, they're shy, they're intimidated by you. They want to reach out to you, and they finally will. It's been taking them a while. Maybe you haven't heard from them in a while, but they're finally going to reach out to you, and they may ask for reconciliation. Or they may say how they really feel about their experience with you. But either way, I see a lot of you Cancers not being open to this reconciliation, not being open to this reunion. And the reverse Jack of Spades from the Lavera Sibilla can sometimes be a threatening card. So I'm seeing here, some of you might have an ex return, and this could actually become a bad thing. This may not be a good thing. Maybe this person is obsessed with you, cannot get over you. Maybe some of you have put out a restraining order. You set some boundaries, and you may have to enact that restraining order. Yeah. Because when you tell them that you're not interested, they may threaten you, they may try to blackmail you, or try to intimidate you in some way. And so I advise any of you in that particular circumstance to make sure you get a restraining order, or if you have one, that you make sure you enact it. Don't mess around with that. That's just a message that I saw there, and so I'm going to say it, and I have said it. Let's see, where are we at now? Okay, so back at the top of the reading, the reverse Four of Swords with the King of Diamonds from the Lavera Sibylla. King of Diamonds usually represents someone who has wealth, or they're an entrepreneur, they're a business person. Because the Ten of Pentacles is in the spread and right below it, thinking you might be involved with someone because they have money, or someone is involved with you because you have money. Or there might be you might feel intimidated. Some of you might have a secret crush on someone, but you're intimidated because they have money, or because they have status or success, that it intimidates you. You don't feel like you equal it. You don't match it. So it's about coming to the realization about your feelings, dealing with some type of intimidation, maybe your feelings for another, and being able to express those feelings, whether they're good or bad. But first you have to come to the realization of how it is you do feel. And what the King of, I hope I'm making sense, guys. The King of Diamonds, he's a good guy. He's got a lot of charisma. He's pretty smart. He's not the most attractive guy in the world, but he's got a lot of other things going for him that are attractive. The only thing is with this guy, this King of Diamonds, the Mercante, he sometimes has ulterior motives. So, like I said, and with the secret in this reading, there's a secret that needs to be uncovered or will be uncovered. Or someone who's in it for a secondary gain that you don't know about. Or is getting some sort of secondary gain that you don't know about. So be aware of that. Or maybe you are in a relationship, or you want to be in a relationship, or you have you're trying to figure out your true feelings for someone, because maybe you got involved with them for ulterior reasons, and now they want to know, do you love me the way I love you? And Four of Swords reverse is about being honest with yourself. Reverse Nine of Wands, you need to take down your guard and uncover your feelings. Reverse Nine of Wands is in the challenge position, so that's the challenge, is to uncover your true feelings, to uncover another's true feelings, despite insecurity or fear of what you'll find. I hope that makes sense, guys. Okay, let's go to the advice. Well, no, we'll do advice last. Let's go to the bottom set of cards. We have the reverse Eight of Wands, and I have pulled some clarifiers. To the left and to the right, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Clubs from the La Vera Sibilla. Now, the reverse Eight of Wands is about information, messages, energies. So, reverse Eight of Wands, stagnant energies. Maybe communication has come to an end or a stall. This is a card that things aren't progressing the way you want them to. And your partner could be feeling that, or you could be feeling that. Yeah, just not enough activity, not enough happening. There's a slowdown in your in the time that you spend with your partner in your dating life. And you don't really understand what's causing this, what's behind it. Now with the Knight of Swords underneath the reverse Eight of Wands, I'm interpreting these two cards together to mean that you can't articulate your feelings, Cancer. It's really hard for you to reveal your true feelings for someone or for a situation. It's really hard for you to not so much express yourself and articulate, but to put your finger on how it is you feel. And it's taking you some time. It's taking you some time to figure it out. But with the Six of Wands here, you're going to successfully figure it out. I think definitely by the end of March, someone will know where you stand, and you're going to know where they stand. The Seven of Clubs from the La Vera Sibilla talks about turning one's dreams into reality. And the answer comes after you take your mind off it, after you take a period of rest. So here we go again. I'm seeing another story. Some of you are planning a vacation. Maybe this vacation, you're looking forward to it, but it ends up getting delayed or postponed because of someone else's family obligations or poor budgeting. This will upset some of you, and this delay or setback will have you upset, and you have a hard time. Maybe you'll have a hard time telling your partner how you feel about it. Okay, so that was a little side note. Seven of Clubs. Seven of Clubs. In a relationship, this card talks about harmonious relationships and having a more positive outlook about a relationship or someone, and seeing the light at the end of a tunnel. So what I'm thinking together, these bottom spread here, is it takes some time for you to figure it out, for you to uncover the truth, whether that be how you're feeling, how your partner's feeling, or what's really going on beneath the surface that you can't see. But it's going to end successfully. Successfully meaning you're going to be able to accept the truth, or accept that a situation is the way that it is, but it's not going to stop you from having what you want. So I think that if if the scenario is that someone's parents or family or friends don't see you as the right person for their friend or son or daughter, that's not going to stop the relationship. The relationship will continue. The relationship will continue. This Seven of Clubs is also a card of engagement, wedding. I see some Cancers, especially with the next set of cards in the advice column to the left, the World, and the Eight of Clubs, the reunion. Some of you are going to get married. This is the end of a cycle, an end of, with the reverse Four of Swords, coming out of a time of isolation. So some of you, you're going to leave singlehood behind. And even if others around you have their opinions and they don't think that this is the right choice for you or that you're the right choice for your partner, irregardless, you're going forward. And so I see some of you moving in together, some of you getting engaged or even married, maybe a spontaneous, do I want to say that? Do I want to say it? I guess I'll say it. Maybe a spontaneous wedding. Maybe you go on a trip, like a weekend trip or something, but you come back married. Be careful with that, Cancer. I only say this because there's something you don't know, and it has to do with family obligations or money. So don't do anything that hasty or that spontaneous. The Knight of Swords, he acts with haste. He gets excited and gets caught up in the enthusiasm. See, he's about to whip this girl silly. So I would caution that, because there's something you don't know about money and the others' responsibilities. But other than that, proceed. I think you can proceed and feel good about this if you're in a relationship or starting a relationship, even if others don't feel good about it for you. That's their problem. And like I said, those of you with I might have been a little jaded before because I go into self-protective mode, but those of you dealing with an ex-lover who's trying to come back, I mean, you're going to know if it's a dangerous situation. Because for some of you, it's definitely, you set your boundaries and don't let this person come near you. Keep them at a distance with the World card. But for others, you get the reunion came out as advice, and so for some of you, you might give a partner an old partner another chance, and you'll just move more slowly into the relationship. You'll take it more slowly. But this time, moving slowly, maybe you rushed into it before, and you found that you had all sorts of personality clashes, and but this time you're going to proceed more slowly. You're going to try to get to know each other better, and get on the same page, the same level, before you allow yourself to completely surrender to this old love again. But if you take that time, it could definitely work out. No, that's only with the ones coming back from your past who aren't dangerous. You know who the psychopath is, Cancer. You know who the psychopath is. Come on. Wake up with the Four of Swords reverse. Wake up. Admit it. You know who the psychopath is, so don't entertain that one. So, yeah, let me go ahead and pull an oracle card from the Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish. So what are the any other messages and energies or likely outcomes that Spirit may want to bring forth for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Cancer, those Cancers that are single, in regards to their love life for the month of March 2017. Okay, guys, we got the card number 28 called the Death and the Maiden. Invasion, boundaries, violated, dominance. Whoa. Hello. What is that talking about? Wow. This is an interesting oracle. And like I said, when I do these doing these readings for March, it seems like I'm just getting so many different scenarios. So pay close attention. Listen for yours. All right, Death and the Maiden. This is a card that has a looming skeleton. It's looming over a beautiful naked young woman. And she doesn't seem to have any idea of how the presence of this skeleton is affecting her. It is not aware of, and it is not interested in her response, her reality, or her needs. The skeleton represents true death, the relentless ego, and is way too close for comfort. The vulnerable young woman is cowering and feeling herself frozen as its unwanted hand touches her. I am full of needs. I am hungry for life force. I need to be close to this young one, as she has all that I long for, and all I have not created for myself. I will simply hover about her, and take from her that which I want, her warmth, her energy, her emotions, and her beauty. She is an extension of me. What I want, I will take, and I love her too, very much, so much, I may just consume her entirely. And the Maiden speaks. That was Death talking. Now the Maiden is speaking, and the Maiden is saying, I thought that this was love, but now I can see and I can feel that this is invasive. It says it cares for me, and yet it seems to want to take from me. This no longer feels right, but I feel helpless and vulnerable. What can I do? How do I break free? And what if what it says is true, that it loves me, and I am fearful for no reason? And then the divination message of this card is, there is a very out of balance relationship between you and another. It may be that you are death, taking too much and imposing on another. And all the while, you're blind, as the skeleton is, to the truth. Or it may be that you are the maiden and have no defenses against another who is draining you, claiming all the while to love you. You may be drawn into the drama and the color and entertainment of a relationship that is full of highs and lows and passions. But you are now discovering that this is tiring, and it's draining and lacking in respect. It is time to truthfully assess this relationship and take steps to be safer, to be more protected, and to be more respected. You may feel fear as to what to do to separate yourself from these feelings of others that may be vindictive or malicious towards you. So this card is asking yourself, Is this relationship healthy for me? Is it right for me? Because that's the crux, is you are not getting something. Some need is not being met. We started off there. And with the reverse Four of Swords, you're waking up to a reality. You have to face a reality, the reality of how you truly feel about someone. Whether or not you can let your guard down and be completely whole and present with someone. And you need to get clear on this, and they need to know where you're coming from too. And again, this goes into all those different scenarios that I mentioned. This could even be, the thought process of the stalker that you got here. So yeah, the card just advises you, is this relationship healthy for me? That's what you need to be asking yourself. And if it's not, then you need to take the proper measures to set yourself free. That ends on a little dark note, but remember, I mentioned some of you out there, you're going to be discovering that your feelings are strong enough. You can overcome the naysayers and your differences, and you will be starting a new life, a new chapter with someone. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Cancer. If you have any comments, please keep them kind. And if you need more information, you can contact me for a personalized reading. And I will see you in March. I will see you in April. Have a blessed March. Namaste.